What's going on YouTube? It's CutsbyCoast here, back with another video. Today we're going to do a high bald fade, and we're just going to trim up the top. Nothing crazy, no crazy texture or anything, just going to cut it straight. I went ahead and put in my bald line, so now we're going to go in with our open section, and we're just going to take it in about 1/4 of the head. Now we're going to go ahead and close it up about halfway, and we're going to flick up to the line but not past where we just set it in at. And then you just want to take the lever all the way closed and just same thing, flick at that very bottom line that you put in. And before we move on to the next section, we are going to go ahead and take our trimmer and flick out at the bottom line. Now we're going to take our one guard and we're going to go ahead and leave it all the way open, flicking up into the top almost. And then from here on out, we're just going to fade down, taking the lever down slowly, and then we're going to switch to the half guard and go at that same line in the middle. And now we're just cleaning up with our half guard, just using the lever how we need to get the perfect result. Next, we're going to take our flat top comb and we're going to clip over comb this side, and we're going to need to go in with a 1.5, maybe a 1 open to clean up the rest of the side, but this is how we're going to finish off this side of the haircut. And here we are diving into the finish of this side. I like to call this the finish section because now I'm just using the guards as I see, cutting to color, making sure that we're getting the nice transition that we want throughout this fade. And on this particular client, I'm going to line up his C-cup, but we are not going to line up the front. We're going to leave the front natural, so we got to make sure that C is popping. So now we're getting ready to move on to the back. You see it's coming together nicely so far. Let's go ahead and set in our bald line and finish balding out this side. And after that, it's just repetition, man. We're gonna do the same exact steps. We're gonna take the lever all the way open and flick up about 1 inch high and just go ahead and start breaking down this section, fading from open to halfway and then all the way closed. And when you're cutting, like, your finesse is number one thing, man. Like, if you ain't got no finesse, your haircuts are not gonna come out right. So you really gotta make sure you're finessing whenever you're fading, because you don't want to just dig into the head. But here we are, same thing, just flicking out, making sure we're not digging into the top or into the crown, and then just fading down again. And now we're going to come in and clip over comb around this crown. And he doesn't really like his crown to be too long, but we are going to make it box to his head. And then now we're going to take a 1.5 and a 1 open and just kind of come in and clean up this transition. And just to throw this out there, I know you guys asked me in my other videos, like, how do I like the Evos and can they really bald out and stuff like that, and I have no problem with these clippers. I actually really like these. I personally don't like to bald out with the new influencer Babylist that I have. It's only good for lineups. Those are good at debulking and everything. So if you guys are wondering whether or not you want to get an Evo, I definitely would recommend it. And guys, this right here is how I start off most of my haircuts. I just go ahead and clip over comb the side off the rib. If I know that we're going to be cutting the top down, I'll just go ahead and knock it down, and then usually I'll go on to the top. Here we are again. We're going to take that open lever and just go ahead and set in our section connecting the last 2 parts of the haircut, the left side and the left back. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the lever halfway open, and I think I'm going to take this whole section real quick. And another thing, guys, I am using the Fusion blade on this X-Ergo. I think that thing is butter. Like, I don't think there's another blade out there that competes. It's like close to a taper blade and a fade blade together. So it's a little bit thicker, but it does go to a point like a fade blade. but it is a nice blade. As you can see, everything's blending nicely. Take your one guard all the way open, flicking up into what we already clip over comb. We know is not gonna affect how we cut the top. You see it's nicely set up. There's a shelf and you can still cut the weight and everything. So now we're just gonna go ahead and take a half guard halfway open. And you can see it's pretty much coming all the way together right here, but we're gonna spend a little bit of time cleaning up the rest of this. And guys, follow me on Instagram at CutsbyCoast. I have been thinking about changing my name. Still gonna have some Coast to do with it, but follow me on Instagram at CutsbyCoast, and if you have any questions, you can just DM me on there. And guys, we're gonna go ahead and get the hair all wet and saturated. And we're not gonna do anything crazy up here on the top. We're honestly just gonna trim it, just take some off. And if you guys are wondering, I am using the fresh shears, and I'm using 5.5s in their swivel. I really do like a swivel. I've gotten used to it. At first I was kind of not sure if I should do it or not, but I've been using them for probably a little over a year now, for real, and I really do like them. All right guys, this is what we started with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I haven't edited one in a long time. I figured I'd put this one together for you guys. The one I know I can do a nice transformation on, and here we are with the finish. If you guys did like this video, leave me a like, thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate you guys letting me know what you think about these videos. It's been a while. We're in a new shop. I never posted a video in here. So like I said, guys, just leave me some feedback below. Appreciate it. It's CutsbyCoast, and I'm out of here.